It's a you problem. What does that mean? Your body is the wrong thing. You aren't doing the right thing. You don't know how to make good choices. That's a big one. You just eat too much. You have a faulty body. My body. If you've ever found yourself in this sort of self-talk where you have, I'm struggling with my body. I'm fighting my body. I'm suppressing it and pushing it down and doing all kinds of things. You are encouraged to be essentially in a war with your body, which is not at all how sustainable weight loss works. That's sort of the opposite of it. But basically, the underlying notion is that you are the problem. You are the problem. You don't have to think about anything around you or anything about how your life is constructed or anything about your relationships, which I'll get into more as we go through what is a diet, but that you are the problem and you need suppressing, or your eating needs suppressing. That's a diet. Doesn't matter how it comes to you. That's a diet. There's no discussion. Number 3, there's no discussion of household or relationship changes. And that's a big one. That's a big one. And I'll get into a little bit more about willpower because that's one of the aspects of it. But in dieting, because you are the only focus of change, and you might be thinking, well, yeah, I'm the one who's overweight and I'm the one who's eating and I'm the one who's this, but you don't live in a vacuum. You are highly affected by your home environment, your work environment, your internal environment, right? How you feel about things. Think about for a second, how we evolved as human beings. And I'll talk a lot about this, and I certainly expand a lot on it in my workshop my free workshop. But we evolved to be highly in tune with our environments and with one another. And to disregard all of that and just focus on you being the issue is really to sort of wipe away a huge part of your humanity. And I understand why diets do this. It's a difficult thing to address, but it has to be addressed. It has to be addressed about how you conduct your relationships. If you, I'll put it this way. Do you have a friend who only wants to brunch with you? You love that friend, you really love that friend, but their idea of a good time is to go to brunch on Sunday and bottomless mimosas and blah, blah, blah. And I don't know, whatever yummy thing at brunch. And that is a problem for you. That's a problem for you. There's no moderation possible in that scenario. That is where your relationship environment meets obesogenic food, which is essentially food that puts weight on you, right? So, you have to manage your relationships to manage your weight. That's an easy way for me to just lay it out in that way. And if you have no guidance through that, then you are forever going to be upended through these relationships that many of them could be altered to benefit both of you. But unfortunately, diets don't talk about any of that. What they talk about is you're the problem. There's no mention of your environment or how to help yourself or anything. It's all about how you could do better.